I have just bought a Bugatti Veyron. After a while of speaking to Mark and showing him round the Bugatti, I then explained what we've found out. Both of them have broken gearboxes, both of them have misfires.
Mat Armstrong is known for buying damaged luxury and performance cars, fixing them, and showing every step of the process on YouTube. Over the years, he has rebuilt everything from sports cars to supercars, but one purchase stood out above all the others, a Bugatti Veyron. The Veyron is one of the most famous cars ever made because it combines incredible speed, advanced engineering, and an extremely high price. When it was first introduced, it changed the automotive world by proving that a road car could produce over 1,000 horsepower while still offering comfort and luxury. Because only a limited number were built, owning one has always been considered something special. So, when Mat announced that he had bought a repossessed Bugatti Veyron with mechanical problems, people from around the world immediately wanted to know what would happen next. The car looked almost perfect from the outside, and the interior showed very little wear, making it difficult to believe that such an expensive machine could have serious hidden problems. At first, many assumed the repairs would simply involve replacing a few damaged parts before the car returned to the road. However, as Mat began inspecting the Veyron more closely, he noticed small details that raised unexpected questions. One discovery was a simple part number stamped on a component inside the car. Curious about its origin, he traced it back and found that the same part was also used in a much cheaper Volkswagen model. This surprised many viewers because they expected every single part inside a multi-million-dollar Bugatti to be specially designed only for that car. The finding challenged the common belief that every component in an ultra-expensive supercar must be unique and handcrafted. Instead of ending the mystery, this discovery opened the door to even bigger questions about how Bugatti built the Veyron, why certain everyday parts were shared with other vehicles, and whether the extremely high costs of owning and maintaining the car were always justified. What started as a simple repair project quickly became an investigation into one of the world's most legendary supercars, leaving viewers eager to discover what other surprises were hidden beneath its beautiful exterior. Buying a Bugatti Veyron is a dream for many car lovers, but is something only a small number of people can afford. Even used models often sell for well over $1 million, making them one of the most expensive road cars in the world. That is why Mat Armstrong's opportunity to buy a repossessed Veyron caught everyone's attention. A repossessed car is one that has been taken back by a finance company or lender after the owner could no longer keep up with the payments. While this can sometimes create a chance to buy an expensive vehicle for less than its normal market value, it also comes with serious risks. The buyer usually knows very little about the car's history or the condition of its mechanical parts. In Mat's case, he knew the Bugatti had problems before he bought it, but the lower price made the challenge worth considering. From the outside, the Veyron looked almost flawless. Its paintwork still shined beautifully, the body panels appeared undamaged, and the luxurious interior looked as though it had been carefully looked after. Even more surprising, the powerful W16 engine started without much trouble, giving hope that the car might not be as badly damaged as people feared. However, those first positive signs quickly disappeared once Mat tried to move the car. Despite the engine running, the gearbox refused to engage, leaving the Bugatti completely stuck. A car with over 1,000 horsepower was unable to drive even a few feet. This was a worrying sign because gearbox problems on a Bugatti are known to be among the most expensive repairs in the automotive world. Many owners have faced repair bills that cost more than an ordinary house. At this point, Mat understood that buying the Veyron had become much more than a simple restoration project. Every inspection seemed to reveal another question waiting to be answered. Instead of giving up, he decided to investigate the problem step by step, hoping that the fault was smaller than people expected. His decision marked the beginning of a repair journey that would uncover surprising discoveries and challenge many assumptions about one of the world's most respected supercars. After confirming that the engine could start, Mat Armstrong focused all his attention on the Bugatti's biggest problem, the gearbox. At first, many people feared the worst because gearbox failures on a Bugatti Veyron are known for being extremely expensive. Stories of owners receiving repair quotes worth hundreds of thousands of dollars have made these cars famous for their high maintenance costs. Since the Veyron uses a highly advanced dual-clutch transmission designed to handle the enormous power of its W16 engine, even a small issue can become a complicated repair. When Mat tried to select a gear, nothing happened. The car stayed locked in place, refusing to move forward or backward. It was a frustrating moment because everything else seemed to suggest that the car should at least be able to drive. Many viewers immediately assumed that the transmission had suffered major internal damage and would need to be completely replaced. If that were true, the cost of bringing the Bugatti back to life could easily reach several $100,000, turning what looked like a bargain into a financial disaster. Instead of accepting the first assumption, Mat decided to investigate the problem himself. He carefully inspected the electrical system, checked different components, and looked for anything that could explain why the gearbox was not responding. His approach was different from simply replacing expensive parts without understanding the real cause of the fault. Throughout the inspection, he remained patient, knowing that modern supercars depend heavily on electronic systems as well as mechanical parts. Sometimes a single failed sensor, damaged wire, or blown fuse can prevent an entire system from working correctly. This possibility gave him hope that the gearbox itself might not actually be destroyed. As he continued taking the car apart and testing different components, the mystery became even more interesting. Every new discovery suggested that the problem might be far less serious than people first believed. What seemed like a repair worth hundreds of thousands of dollars slowly turned into a careful search for one hidden fault. The deeper Mat looked into the Veyron, the more it became clear that solving the mystery would require patience, attention to detail, and a willingness to question assumptions that many people had accepted for years. As Mat Armstrong continued taking the Bugatti Veyron apart, he came across a discovery that surprised not only him but also millions of people watching his videos. While inspecting different components, he noticed that one of the parts had a printed part number. Curious to learn more, he searched for the number, expecting it to belong to a special Bugatti component made only for the Veyron. Instead, the search pointed to a part that was also used in a Volkswagen Lupo, a small city car that costs only a tiny fraction of a Bugatti's price. At first, this seemed almost impossible to believe. How could a car worth well over $1 million share a component with an everyday hatchback? The discovery quickly started discussions among car enthusiasts. Some people believe that such expensive vehicles should have completely unique parts from top to bottom, while others explain that sharing certain non-performance components is common across large automotive groups. Since Bugatti was owned by the Volkswagen Group when the Veyron was developed, engineers had access to thousands of existing parts that had already been tested for quality and reliability. Using these parts where they made sense helped reduce development time and ensured that proven components were used in the final car. This does not mean that the Veyron is simply a collection of ordinary Volkswagen parts. The engine, transmission, suspension, cooling system, aerodynamics, and many other major components were specially designed to handle the car's incredible performance. However, small items such as switches, sensors, seals, clips, and other supporting parts may be shared with different models across the company. This practice is common throughout the automotive industry, even among luxury brands. Many high-end cars use parts that can also be found in less expensive vehicles because there is no need to redesign every single component from scratch. Mat's discovery helped viewers understand that the true value of a supercar does not come from every individual part being exclusive. Instead, it comes from how those parts work together to create an engineering masterpiece. The finding challenged a popular myth about luxury cars and showed that smart engineering sometimes means using proven solutions rather than creating expensive custom parts for every small detail. Owning a Bugatti Veyron is about much more than paying a high purchase price. The real challenge begins after the car is parked in your garage, because keeping it in perfect condition can cost an incredible amount of money. Regular maintenance, special tools, and highly trained technicians all add to the expense of owning one of the world's most advanced supercars. Even routine servicing can cost thousands of dollars, while major repairs may cost more than an entire luxury car. This is one reason why many people believe that Bugatti ownership is only possible for the extremely wealthy. During Mat Armstrong's restoration, viewers began to question whether every expensive repair was truly necessary. As he carefully inspected the Veyron instead of replacing complete systems, he discovered that some problems could be traced to much smaller and less expensive parts. In some cases, a faulty fuse, sensor, or electrical component could stop an important system from working properly, making the fault appear much more serious than it actually was. This showed the importance of proper diagnosis before replacing costly parts. A repair bill can quickly grow if mechanics assume the worst without fully testing the vehicle. However, this does not mean that Bugatti maintenance is cheap or simple. The Veyron remains one of the most complicated road cars ever built, with a powerful W16 engine for turbochargers, advanced cooling systems, and sophisticated electronics that all require expert knowledge. Many repairs still demand specialized equipment and factory-approved procedures to ensure everything works safely and correctly. Mat's project highlighted the difference between replacing parts and understanding the real cause of a problem. His careful approach encouraged viewers to think differently about luxury car repairs. Instead of accepting every expensive quote as unavoidable, it showed that patience, technical knowledge, and detailed inspection can sometimes save a huge amount of money. At the same time, the restoration reminded everyone that owning a Bugatti is never inexpensive. Even when a simple fault is found, reaching it can require hours of careful work because of the car's complex design. The project offered a rare look behind the scenes of supercar ownership, helping people understand both the incredible engineering behind the Veyron and the financial responsibility that comes with maintaining such an extraordinary machine. As the restoration moved forward, Mat Armstrong continued proving that patience and careful investigation could reveal solutions that were not immediately obvious. Rather than rushing to replace expensive components, he approached each problem one step at a time. Every bolt he removed and every panel he opened gave him a better understanding of how the Bugatti Veyron had been built. His videos allowed viewers to see parts of a car that most owners and fans would never normally have access to. Instead of only showing the exciting moments, he also included the challenges, mistakes, and long hours spent searching for answers. This honest approach made the restoration feel real and kept millions of people interested throughout the project. As more parts of the car were examined, Mat discovered that some issues were much smaller than they first appeared, while others revealed just how complex the Veyron truly is. The project became a lesson in modern automotive engineering, showing that high-performance cars depend on hundreds of electrical systems, sensors, wiring connections, and control units working perfectly together. If just one small component fails, it can affect many other systems and make the car appear to have a much larger problem. This explained why diagnosing faults correctly is just as important as repairing them. Throughout the process, Mat also worked with experienced mechanics and specialists whenever expert knowledge was needed. Their combined efforts demonstrated that even the most advanced vehicles can often be repaired through careful testing rather than simply replacing complete assemblies. Each successful repair increased confidence that the Bugatti could return to the road without requiring every expensive part that people had originally expected. The restoration also inspired many viewers by showing that difficult projects can be completed through determination, research, and a willingness to learn. Instead of seeing the Veyron as an untouchable machine that only the manufacturer could understand, people began to appreciate that even the world's most famous supercars follow the same basic principles of engineering as other vehicles. Mat's journey turned what seemed like an impossible challenge into an educational experience, proving that solving complex problems often depends more on knowledge and persistence than on spending unlimited amounts of money. Mat Armstrong's Bugatti Veyron project became much more than a simple car restoration. It changed the way many people think about supercars and the companies that build them. Before this project, many believed that vehicles like the Veyron were almost impossible to repair without the direct help of the manufacturer. Because these cars are so rare and expensive, they often seem mysterious, with many people assuming that every repair requires special factory equipment and huge amounts of money. While it is true that the Veyron is one of the most advanced road cars ever built, Mat's work showed that not every problem is as serious as it first appears. By taking the time to inspect the car carefully, test different systems, and understand how everything worked together, he demonstrated that proper diagnosis is often more valuable than simply replacing expensive parts. His discoveries also reminded viewers that even the world's greatest engineering achievements are built using practical ideas. Sharing certain components with other vehicles does not reduce the Veyron's value or performance. Instead, it reflects a smart engineering approach that focuses on reliability and efficiency wherever possible. This helped many people understand that the true brilliance of the Bugatti lies in the complete package: the powerful W16 engine, advanced aerodynamics, sophisticated transmission, and the way every system works together to create an extraordinary driving experience. The project also highlighted the growing influence of independent creators in the automotive world. Through detailed videos and clear explanations, Mat gave millions of viewers a rare look inside a car that most people will never see in person, let alone own. His willingness to document every success and setback made the journey educational as well as entertaining. In the end, the story was not only about fixing a broken Bugatti. It was about challenging common assumptions, encouraging people to ask questions, and showing that knowledge can sometimes solve problems that appear impossible at first glance. The restoration inspired both car enthusiasts and casual viewers by proving that determination, careful research, and a logical approach can uncover the truth behind even the most complicated machines. It remains one of the most fascinating restoration projects ever shared on YouTube because it combined engineering, problem-solving, and storytelling in a way that captured the attention of audiences around the world. Mat Armstrong's Bugatti Veyron restoration proved that even the world's most expensive and advanced cars can hold unexpected surprises beneath their polished exteriors. What began as the purchase of a repossessed supercar with a suspected gearbox failure quickly turned into a fascinating journey of discovery. As the project progressed, viewers watched hidden problems come to light, common assumptions being challenged, and simple solutions solving issues that many believed would require extremely expensive repairs. Instead of relying on guesses, Mat approached each challenge with patience, careful testing, and a willingness to learn how every part of the Veyron worked together. His method showed that understanding a problem is often more important than replacing costly components without proper diagnosis. The restoration also changed the way many people think about luxury cars. Discovering that some small parts were shared with other Volkswagen Group vehicles surprised many viewers, but it also highlighted an important fact about modern engineering. Even the most exclusive supercars can use proven components where they make sense, allowing engineers to focus their attention on the systems that truly define the car's performance. At the same time, the project reminded everyone that owning a Bugatti is still a major responsibility, with specialized maintenance, advanced technology, and complex repairs that